Your interference will not be tolerated.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables anywhere in Daggerfall. I guarantee it. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. Just leave me out of this. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I'm not involved in this. It sounds like something that Roy would want to know about. Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him. People I don't know, I don't trust. And I don't know you. I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk, and I listen. Then I talk to my friends, like Roy. As for other people, maybe they should decide what they're going to do, now that they know so much. Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend. I trust him.
I'm sorry. I need something new to keep me occupied. But I can't decide between the martial arts or the culinary arts. Mayhem or marinades. Fencing or fricassee. Bloodshed or blood pudding. It's a tough choice.
A good weapon is better than food, better than drink. I sell very good weapons.
Sorry. I was just thinking. I need to walk through the alleys, but I'm afraid of the back alley murderer.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps? Oh, that's a pity. Well, now this is a mess. I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy, your dead man, would be interested in. With the note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things. Daggerfall has many eyes and ears. After all, information is cheaper than war.
The armor I sell didn't just fall off the back of a caravan wagon. It's the finest medium-weight armor that your gold can buy. I guarantee it.
Eye on your gold. I was robbed, and now I'm sleeping in the street.
My troubles overwhelm me.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop empty-handed. I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The Crescent Moon is the heraldry of the Casimir family, the rulers of Daggerfall. Dead? Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If you figure out what Roy knew and who killed him, I'm sure someone will reward you. It's also a good way to get yourself killed. Roy was a good man, loyal to Daggerfall. People trusted him. Even that old dog loved him. I guess. I liked Roy. He watched out for the merchants around here, and in exchange, we helped Roy. I listened and let Roy know what people were saying. If we ever told him something important, Roy made sure the right people were informed. If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any. He's usually by the great stairs behind the Mages Guild. He likes to keep an eye on the approach to the castle.
damn dog keeps approaching me. I think it wants me to follow it.
The dog probably wants a handout. Like half the peasants in the city. At least a dog won't bite the hand that feeds it.
Nobody cares about us poor beggars. Could you help me? I'm next. I know I'm going to be next. Murder! My friends are already dead, but the Watch doesn't care. What's one less beggar? We're nothing to them. But if someone found the killer... Start in the Trade District alleys. That's where old Gian was murdered just yesterday. Maybe Lieutenant Dubois will give you a reward if you do his job for him. Thank you. It's a terrible thing to be poor. You're invisible. No one cares. I'll tell you whatever I know. We're everywhere. We're easy prey. Some folks just don't like us. Take your pick. This killer isn't stopping, it's brutal. Sooner or later, it's gonna start killing a better class of citizen. Then the Watch will take action. The Watch found old Gian last night. The night before, it was Ragged Ron. When one of us dies, they blame the cold or the plague. But Gian and Ron were cut up something horrible. Now they say it's a wolf. Can you believe it? A wolf in the city? But that's what the Watch thinks. Who am I to say any different? Still, it feels more like murder than the work of a wild animal to me.
The drama of courtly life can't compete with the contents of a good book.
Fool! Your interference will not be tolerated.
Don't do anything stupid.
Welcome to Daggerfall. Move along. Roy, where is he? Why did he send a stranger in his place? Dead. Mara's hands. Let me look at that note. It's our code, all right. Someone who uses dark nature magic is planning to assassinate King Casimir. But who's behind this? I need to know more. Just don't try to play me for a fool. But with Roy dead, I don't seem to have much of a choice. Talk to Grenna Grakush at the Rosy Lion Inn. If Roy was onto something, she'll know what to do. Betray us and, well, she'll still know what to do. Grenna's at the Rosy Lion Inn.
Honor and steel.
For the Knights of the King.
The vestige awakens once again. Come here, we must speak.
Please, leave me alone. I'm miserable. All I saw was fur and fangs. It killed that one in the alley, too. No home? There are deals to be made if you know where to look.
When ill circumstances toss snapping mud crabs into your bathwater, sometimes you just have to make chowder. Or find a place to live. Whatever.
Innkeep said I was too drunk to drink. How stupid is that? I do my best drinking when I'm drunk. Ask anyone. Ask Aldimna on the way over there. She'll tell you.
Made his demand till twilight raised a hand. And what do
that buffoon is still behind me, isn't he? I suppose as long as I don't make any sudden moves, I'll be fine. I just want to finish my ale in peace.
Then Clockwork whispered long and low. And what he said no mortal can know. From dread Daedra save us. From Daedra keep us safe.
I'm busy. Can't you see I'm drinking here? And? Why are we talking? By Malakath. Roy stepped on a nest of snakes this time. One of the vipers is upstairs. He might know something. I'd confront him, but he knows me. Maybe a stranger like you can get him to talk. Eager. Reminds me of Roy. Go upstairs. Find Levesque and rattle his teeth, but don't kill him. We may need him later. Just don't mention me. I'm not an agent of the Crown. I'm just an orc enjoying her ale.
Don't think I've seen you in the Rosy Lion before. Funny you should ask. My cousin Afrin was just telling me about some alien ruin some wizard was telling him about. Called the place Skyrim. Well, it has a name, you can say, for one. That's highly unusual. Afrin said the Dominion was interested in old Ayleid ruins, such as Skyrim. He decided to go see what was there. He likes to think he's brave, but he's afraid of his own shadow. That's exactly what I told Afrin. He's all talk, though. His mouth starts running after he gets a few drinks in him and talks big. He's probably sleeping it off somewhere nearby. He'll wake up tomorrow and forget all about Skyrim.
Who wouldn't want such a cozy little home?
And he ripped his heart right out. He hurled it across.
Well, hello there, stranger. Pull up a chair and sit for a while. I'd love to hear about your adventures.
I drink, therefore I brew. Just a little brewer humor. Can I get you something wet and wondrous to drink?
I know what you're thinking. Why would a dignified woman like me keep company with lowlives such as these? Buy me a drink and maybe I'll tell you.
This is becoming tiresome. Too much to do in too little time.
I've been discovered. Don't let them get me.
Men Breton born, all came that morn to fend the land for all. Rise, rise, freedom, rise, truth and glory to the brave. And when the battle it was joined, Alessians 3-1. Skies lit bright with magic's light, and with magic it was won. For all they stood on blessed ground, whence all her power came. The rocks would yield what might they wield, all in Durrani's name. Rise, rise to freedom, rise, arise, ye Breton sons and daughters. Ride, ride to freedom, ride, truth and glory to the Breton land, ye best remember well, all those who for high rocks stood, crying on Moriel. Men of the north fought and stood forth, till all oppressors fell.
You don't think I had anything to do with that, do you? Agreed. I'll tell you everything I know. Martin Lerineau hired me. He lives next door to the inn, in the large manor house. I'm a mason, you see. Martin wanted me to make him a map of the tunnels beneath Daggerfall. The secret ones that lead to the castle. But I don't know what he's planning, I swear. I just needed the gold. I've got my own troubles back in Wayrest.
Glyphs hold the key. I have trained many honorable warriors, Wayfarer. As I look upon your stance, your eyes, the set of your shoulders. Yes, I see it clearly. You are the one who will aid me with this most important task. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. You have heard that dragons threaten elsewhere? We seek the wisdom of the ancient Dragon Guard, who once hunted them nearly to extinction. In their tombs, I'll search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs that will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the both of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student seeks. Will you help me? Find the 3 glyphs in the Shrieking Scar. Let me mark the locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you. Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragon Guard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction. When the last Emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same. Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run into any problems. I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Dragon Guard tombs. At least, that is my hope. A series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. The seal will identify which glyphs to use to reveal the entrance to the tomb. At least, that's what my research indicates. There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. This way, we will accomplish twice the work in half the time.
I saw smoke off toward Dellen's mill. Something terrible must have happened there.
You're back. What happened? I thought I heard some noise upstairs, but you don't look any worse for the wear. Did you let that snake Levesque live? Martine the merchant? We need to know everything. Get inside Lareno's manor. Look for anything that can shed light on what they're planning. I'll stay here and keep an eye on Levesque, so take anything you find straight to Captain Erison. I've got what you need. Lareno's manor is a short walk from here.
Shocking goal, his goal, the domination and enslavement of us all. The god of schemes, the prince of pain, the captain of corruption, tills the land of Tamriel, and sows the seeds of destruction. The plain meld is nigh, the plain meld is nigh, our world will disappear.